Okay, so now we are going to start the CLR and LALR parcel. So basically in CLR and LALR parcel, we use LR1 items. We are going to start in today's lecture, we are going to start CLR and LALR parcel. Parser. So these parser uses the LR1 items. Now before these two parsers, we have studied about the LR0 parser and SLR1 parser. And these two parsers were using the LR0 items, right? So let's revise what is LR0 item. Suppose if your production is given like this, then you create the LR0 item by prefixing the dot at the right hand side in the start. So this is your LR0 item. Now what about the LR1 item? LR1 item is basically the item which is LR0 item plus you have to attach the look ahead after that. You have to attach the look ahead after that. Now the question is that how are you going to calculate the look ahead? So पहले format देख लेते हैं. आपने क्या करना है? LR0 item, you will write the LR0 item, comma, आप उसके बाद क्या लिखोगे? Look ahead लिखोगे. This will be your LR1 item. ये आपका क्या होगा? LR1 item होगा. ठीक है? Now thing is that एक example लेते हैं और देखते हैं कि आप look ahead को किस तरीके से calculate करेंगे. तो हम उसी grammar को लेकर के चलेंगे. That was the standard grammar we were considering for the LR0 and SLR1 item or SLR1 parser also. तो suppose करिए आपको grammar given है S tends to capital A, then A tends to small a, capital A, and then A tends to small b. So this is the grammar given to you. Now I need to convert the, I need to create the LR1 items. Fine. So how will you create the LR1 items? First of all, add the augmented production. So I've added the augmented production in the form of LR0 item, suppose. ठीक है? अब क्या करना है? इसको LR1 item में convert करना है. So LR1 item में convert करने के लिए you have to attach the look ahead. So for the augmented production, always remember, आपका rule number 1 है, if your production is the augmented production, then your look ahead will be always $. तो आपने यहाँ पे कॉमा करके क्या लिख देना? $. लिख देना. अब जब आप canonical collection बनाते हो, then you apply the operation of the closure if the dot is before the non-terminal. So we can see that the capital S is a non-terminal and dot is before that. So what I am going to do, I'll add LR1 item, which means I will apply the closure operation. So I'll add the LR1 item of S. Now, how do I add the LR1 item? First of all, I'll create the LR0 item. Now I need to attach the look ahead after this. So what is the rule of look ahead after the augmented production? Whatever, like you have added this particular production because of the closure of S. Now, what is the rule to add the look ahead in the production of S is first of whatever is remain after the non-terminal for which you have added the closure. आपने S का closure add करा है, तो S के बाद हमारे पास क्या बचा है? $. बचा है, तो हम $. का first डालेंगे यहाँ पर as a look ahead. Now $. is a terminal, there is no first of it, so फर्स्ट आप किसका निकालते हो? हमेशा नॉन टर्मिनल का निकालते हो, तो यहाँ सीधे आप क्या लिख दोगे? $. लिख दोगे. Now we can see that dot is before the non-terminal capital A. So I'll add the productions of the capital A. LR0 item मैंने A के add कर दिए. Now the question is that I have to add the look ahead also. Now after this capital A, dot capital A, which is after it? Capital A and $, right? So what will I do? I'll add first of A after this. So first of A हो गया यहाँ पर. ठीक है? अब first of A अगर आप निकालते हैं तो आपका क्या निकलेगा? A, B निकलेगा. Fine. So what will be the LR1 item of A with the look ahead? This will be your LR1 item of the A production. ठीक है? So in this way, we are going to add the look ahead symbol, right? So now let's, for this particular grammar, draw the canonical collection. Okay, so I'll start drawing the canonical collection. Capital A, and it will be dollar. Now for capital A, closure आपने डाला है, and look ahead is A comma B. Look ahead is A comma B. आपका state number 0 is designed. Now you will go to the another states. Now if you are applying the go to operation, then your look ahead will not be changed. Look ahead को आप change नहीं करेंगे. But if in a particular state you are applying the closure operation, then your look ahead will be changed. Okay? So as per the first reduction, on seeing capital S, what is the LR1 item? This will be your LR1 item, and because you have applied the go to statement, go to operation, that is why the look ahead is not changed. Now see the second reduction. On seeing capital A, go to statement will become like this. A dot को आपने move करके एक आगे position पे कर दिया, and your look ahead will not be changed. But when you have moved the dot one place ahead, the closure operation needs to be applied for capital A. So I'll apply the closure operation. Now when you are applying the closure operation, you have to calculate the look ahead. So after capital A, क्या बचा है? Dollar. So your look ahead will be dollar. Whatever is remain after the non-terminal for which you are applying the closure operation, you will apply the first of that remaining part, right? So capital A हो गया. Now on seeing a small a, your production will become like this. Look ahead will not be changed for the go to operation, but you need to apply the closure for capital A. So I'll apply the closure for capital A, and after that I have to recalculate the look ahead. But after capital A, there are terminals. So I'll put the terminals as it is. But if it was non-terminal, then I have to calculate the look ahead again. So ये बन गई small a पे, and similarly small b, on seeing a small b, your production will become like this, and your look ahead will not be changed. तो ये हमारे states design हो गए हैं. तो this is state number 0, this is state number 1, this is state number 2, this is state number 3, this is state number 4. I've already designed the complete canonical collection of CLR1. So let me share the screen. Okay, fine. So I hope you all can see the screen. So this is the like ये जो है आपका, this we have already created. Now this is the reduction state. This is the reduction state. Now in this state, on seeing capital A, you have created the LR1 item. S tends to capital A dot, and the look ahead will not be changed, dollar. Now on seeing a small a, your state will become like this, and see the look ahead. Look ahead is dollar. Now if I compare state number 3 and state number 6, so you can see that productions are same, but look ahead here is A comma B, and यहाँ पर look ahead है आपका dollar. So that is why you have to create two new states. जबकि अभी तक हम क्या करते थे, because there were no concept of look ahead, तो दोनों states को आप single consider करते थे, right? Now on small b, your state will become like this, and your look ahead will be dollar. Now state number 4 and state number 7 is same with respect to the production, but it is different with respect to the look ahead. Now for this state, on seeing capital A, this is the reduction. On seeing a small a, you will reach to the same state, and on seeing a small b, you'll reach to the I4. Now on this particular state, on seeing capital A, you will reach to I9, and on a small a, you will reach to the same, and small b, you'll reach to I7. Now as per this canonical collection diagram, I have created the table also. So this is the action part, and this is the go-to part, right? So in the action part, I have written the terminals, and in go-to part, I've written the non-terminals. Apart from that, In the canonical collection, we have 9 states. Why it is 9 states? Because in the earlier diagram, when I was drawing the diagram for LR0 and SLR1, there were only 7 states. But here we have 9 states. The reason behind that, we have to create a new state if the look ahead is different, right? So I've created the 9 states. Now on state number 0, on seeing capital S, you reach to state number 1. State number 1. On seeing capital A, you reach to state number 2. On seeing a small a, you shift 3. And on seeing a small b, you shift 4. State 1 is your accepting state. Now come to the state number 2. On seeing capital A, you reach to 5. On seeing a small a, shift 6. On seeing a small b, shift 7. Now state number 3, on seeing capital A, 8, then S3, S4. Now come to the reduction part. On state number 4, we know that I have a reduction. So which reduction number? It is R3. Now where will I put the reduction? I'll put the reduction only in the look ahead. So what is the look ahead in R4? What is the look ahead in state number 4? A comma B. So I'll put the R3 reduction in A comma B only. So R3 has been written in A comma B only. Now come to the state number 5. It is a reduction of R1 and the look ahead is $. So I've written R1 in $. Only. So basically for CLR1, the rule is the reduction will be written only in the look ahead symbols, under the look ahead symbols. Now check state number 7. State number 7, there is a reduction of R3 and look ahead is $. So I've written R3 under $. State number 8, reduction number 2, look aheads are A comma B. So I've written R2 under A comma B. State number 9, reduction is R2, look ahead is $. So I've written under $, right? Now you can see that because the number of states are much, so we have number of blanks, more number of blanks. So because there are more number of blanks, so it is less chances of the conflicts, SR and RR conflicts. So that is why it is a strongest parser. Strongest parser. Now, from the table of CLR1, we design the table of LALR1, right? Now, how will I design the table of LALR1? By merging these states which are same in the form of productions, in terms of productions, but different in terms of look ahead. Say state number 3 and 6. 3 and 6. In terms of productions, these are same, but in terms of look ahead, these are different. So what will we do? We'll merge these two states and we'll merge the look ahead also. So for every production, your look ahead will become like this. Now, similarly, state number 4 and state number 7. We are going to merge state number 4 and state number 7. Now, in the similar way, state number 8 and state number 9. State number 8 and state number 9. These 3 states are going to be merged. So, I'm going to share a diagram of the new table that I've already created. And you can see the changes in the LALR table. Fine. So I'm going to share the diagram. Okay. Now this is the diagram we have for LALR1. See, 0 is same, 1 is same, 2 is same. Now I've merged 3 and 6. Because I have merged 3 and 6, so the shift will become S3 and 6. Earlier it was only S3 and S4 and 6 state में अलग थे आपके पास shift. तो इन दोनों को मैंने merge कर दिया and यहाँ पर केवल 8 लिखा था. Now it has become 8 and 9 क्योंकि 8 और 9 को आपने merge कर दिया है. Similarly, go to state number 47. ये 47 को 47 कर दिया है. यहाँ पर आपके पास ये वाला जो था इस प्रोडक्शन को क्या कर दिया, लुक अहेड A, B, $, हो गया. ये देखिए ये चेंजेस है यहाँ पर. ठीक है, तो यहाँ पर R3, R3, R3 तीनों लुक अहेड में आ गए. Then 5 is same and 8 and 9 are merged. 8 and 9 में क्या था, 8 एंड 9 में आपका ये था, ये वाला प्रोडक्शन था, और जो लुक अहेड थे वो तीनों मर्ज कर दिए, तो आपकी टेबल ये डिजाइन हो गई. नाउ as a conclusion, if I see the number of states, if number of states are n, then for LR0, now for LR0, I'm so sorry, I think there is some problem. Okay, let me open the image again and then we'll discuss it again. Okay, so basically what is the conclusion? For LR0, number of states is equal to होता है CLR1, number of states is equal to होता है LALR1, right? Which means in तीनों parsers में जो number of states है वो same होंगी. But in case of CLR1, if I talk about CLR1, then number of states are always greater than equals to the number of states of LR0, SLR1 and LALR1. तो इस एग्जांपल में आप देख सकते हो CLR1 में नंबर ऑफ स्टेट्स 9 है, जबकि रिमेनिंग में नंबर ऑफ स्टेट्स 7 है, राइट? सो इन दिस वे we can see that the number of states are more in case of CLR1 and the number of states are generally less in the remaining parsers, remaining bottom-up parsers. So till now we have completed the parsers, bottom-up parsers. Now in the next lecture, we'll start with the semantic analyzer.